And now find a comfortable seat, sitting either on a cushion, cross-legged, or with your legs out in front of you. Anything that allows you to come into a comfortable seat for centering. And tonight we are going to try sound as a centering technique. And what that means is we will, I'm going to ring this bell. And so just let me demo what will happen while your eyes are still open. So I'm going to hit this chime. And you just notice how the sound slowly becomes non-audible. And so what you're doing, you'll close your eyes, and before we do breathing, before we do anything, you are just going to listen. And so what I feel like this sound does is it sends out, sound waves work like the energy that is all around us. So we'll do 3 of these, follow the sound. And as a matter of fact, I think I'll bring the sound slightly closer to the microphone. And so close your eyes and begin just to come into your body. And then as you hear the sound of the bell, you're just going to follow it till it disappears. And again. One more time. And now bringing one hand to your chest and one to your belly, begin to tune into your breath, recognizing that as you inhale, you are inhaling air from around your body. So as you inhale, take that inhale, just recognize that your air is coming in from outside your body, and then as you exhale, sending it out. Just tuning in, recognizing that the breath is life. It's what animates the movements. You took a breath the minute you were born with your lungs. That was your first inhale. And ever since, every inhale has had an exhale. As you continue to tune into your breath, come into the layers of your body. So first your physical body, recognizing your body underneath your hands, and then of course your breath. Coming into your mind has been here in this moment. And then coming into the witness consciousness. That is your ability to observe your own thoughts, your breath, and your body. And then the layer that connects us with that which is greater than ourselves. It is an energy all around us. Now, bring your mind to an intention. It could be something connected with your energy. It could be love. It could be divinity. Whatever word seems to come up in your mind, let that be your intention for this practice. And now bring your hand from your belly up to your heart. And as we send our breath out, we will let our arms come out from our bodies and all the way to the furthest stretch. Deep inhale. And just let your hands come by your sides. Gently open your eyes. Just tune in to how you're feeling. So emotionally, your thoughts, your physically, etc. Then we will have a few breaths as we bring our arms up and back down. And it can be an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. One more, just like that. And then roll off of your cushion if you're on a cushion. If you have a blanket underneath you, you can leave that there. Bring your arms behind you and drop a knee and just sort of warm up your hips this way. I have a cat who is about to exit the room. So here he comes. So keep on rotating back and forth. Oh, yes. Just and now as you drop, the next time you drop your knees to the right, lift up your left arm and then just keep going back and forth. So this is just a real energizing move, but we are moving in a big realm. And if you're in a tight space, I'm sorry if you're bumping into things. If you're practicing with someone close by, y'all just laugh about it. And a few more back and forth. And then come back into stillness. Extend your right leg and bring your left leg up against your right thigh. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, gentle fold into your hamstring, making sure not to come too deep in it. And if it would feel good to pulse in and out, just a way to warm up the hamstrings before we get started. And with an inhale, come up. Take your left hand to your right leg anywhere, and your right thumb out in front of you. Just follow that right thumb until it comes behind you into a spinal twist. Just 3 quick breaths here. And exhale, come back forward. And then bring your left leg over your right. Right arm squeezes around. Inhale, left arm comes up. A little kickstand behind you. twist belly, chest, and then your cervical spine as you look out over your left shoulder in 3 quick, not fast breaths, but 3 breaths. Now with an exhale, first the cervical spine, then the thoracic spine, your chest, and then the lumbar. And uncross, left comes out, right snug in. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, fold forward again, finding your resistance spot and not pressing too hard, right? Just warming up. And then you can pulse in and out. Continuing to keep the breath in that Dirga 3-part breath. That deeper breath actually puts an energy into the energy field around us. With an inhale, keep your right hand on your leg, left thumb comes out, and just follow your left thumb into a spinal twist wherever it ends up, and then 3 quick breaths. So this is not only a spinal twist, but you might notice your neck is getting action. And now with an exhale, let your left thumb and just follow it with your eyes. Back to the front. And right leg comes over your left. Squeeze the right leg with the left arm. Right arm comes up and back. Kickstand behind you. And then twist belly, chest. And then look out over your right shoulder. Again, 3 breaths. With an exhale, first your cervical spine twists and your chest with your thoracic spine forward and back. And then extend the right leg out. One more. Stretch into both hamstrings. Inhale, arms around. Exhale, fold forward. And here's a lot more sensation when we've got both legs out. Easy and gentle on your body. 3 breaths. Just walk your hands back. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Hands on your toes. Just a little butterfly into the inner thigh. That's again kind of a pulsing warm up. Stillness. And then bring your arms behind you and then come up to standing. Once you find yourself in a standing position, if you do have a blanket, just position it in the middle of your mat so that you can basically straddle it, and then a chair on the other end. So coming into a wide stance, you will play around with this energy field all around us. So just bring your arms out. So certainly, if anybody comes in this range here, You feel them and they feel you. And then if someone gets even closer, feel their energy. And drop your hands to your hips, to your knees. Inhale, arms to shoulder level. Bend your elbows coming into goddess pose. It's funny when you can see yourself, you realize you're not symmetrical. And so finding your goddess and then using your goddess arms to reach up and just cross over and back, just coming into your whole size. 3 more just like that. And then with an inhale, rise up. Exhale, drop your hands to your hips. And drop your right hand towards your your right foot. And then sweep it across to the left and all the way. So we're just doing a twist. A hip twist. Big, huge circle. And drop the right hand to the right hip. Left hand drops to the left foot and sweeps across to the right and back up. And you continue your big circles, saying that this is your circle of wholeness. You are whole and complete. I am whole in the light of love. One more circle, and left arm comes up and down. Bring your right hand to your right knee, your left hand to your left knee. Sink sumo wrestler style. Sumo wrestlers. Big. So this stance is like a bulldog stance. Feeling the energy of this. And then press the left hand into the left knee. Drop the right shoulder. And then inhale up. Press the right hand, press the right hand into the right knee and drop the left shoulder. And then just continue back and forth. This is warming up the spine, but also putting you in your whole space. We can take up a lot of space. In particular, those of us who are long-legged and long-armed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upright. Head to chest and belly. Just notice any shifts in energy. The beauties of yoga practice, regular yoga practices, of greater mindfulness that is we can notice subtleties, shifts in our own. Drop your hands to your hips and blanket underneath you, hopefully. Drop the right knee to blanket it flat. The right foot, left knee is up. And inhale, arms out to the side and overhead. And then drop the left hand forward and the right hand back. So you're coming into a twist. And then come up to center. Drop the right hand forward and the left hand. So just keep going back and forth, just like that. Activating, energizing, really being in your whole space. Remembering that you are the light of love in the world. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hands to your hips. Bring your left knee to join and hand to chest and belly first. Just come into a back bend and just notice what's happening here, and you can even feel, wow, my neck, wow, wow, and let's do that 3 more times. So this is core strengthening. A deep inhale and exhale. Inhale back up and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just take a moment, sit down on your knees. And just notice, what's going on? Certainly, perhaps a change in temperature and heart rate. And come back up to both knees. Come onto your toes. So that puts your heels higher. So hopefully you can touch a heel with your index finger and your middle finger. Inhale, right hand up and over, and then an index finger and a ring finger, middle finger to the heel. If you can't get there, then simply here. Right, look back. Into camel pose. So wherever you are, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Whether your hands are on your low back or on your heels. If you're super flexy, you can flatten your feet and go deeper. Wherever you are, honor where you are. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Notice the breath. And now with an inhale, left comes up and over, followed by the right. Drop your feet. Send your hands all the way forward. Drop your bottom to your heels, forehead to the mat. Let it go. And with an inhale, lift up, back into your knees, hands to your hips. This time stepping the right foot forward, left knee stays down. Inhale, arms to shoulder level, and then turn, inhale, arms overhead. Drop the left hand forward, the right hand back. And then continue, inhale up, right hand forward, left hand back. Continue shifting between the two. Noticing always the depth of your breath. Right, 2. Inhale with one movement and exhale with the next. Usually an inhale to rise up and an exhale to drop. And 5, arms overhead. Bring the right knee to join the left. And hands come down into a table, neutral table. So checking your form. Knees are hip width apart. Knees are under the hips. Wrists are under your shoulders. And now curl your toes behind you. And simultaneously press into the heels of your hands and into your toes as you lift up. So lifting up first into a bent knee position and just walking it out. Stretching into your calves. And then coming into both heels, coming down, pressing into both heels. And then dropping down into plank. So you might have to make some adjustments if you feel like a little bit of distance. Just rising up to down dog and down to plank. And this time as you drop your hips, drop them all the way so that your head can lift. You come to up dog. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale into an up dog. 3 more just like that. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. And then come back into down dog. Inhale the left foot up. 3-legged dog. And then shoot your left foot through until you can step it between your hands. And if you have to take a few steps, it's okay. And then drop the back heel so that the arch of the back foot is aligned with the heel of the front. And then come up, you'll see you're now in side warrior stance. Inhale, arms to shoulder level. Straighten your forward knee. Reach, 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 coming into triangle. So drop your left hand, open palm, stack the right shoulder over the left. And then here we can find our circle, the circle of wholeness. This is the whole of you. Drop that right hand, big old circle. Just keep that forward circle going. I am a light of love in the world. I am love. And next time you come to the top position, reverse the circle. Counterclockwise now. And the next time you come to the top, use the bottom hand to lift you back up. And drop the back, the right arm to the right thigh. Bend the forward knee. Coming into an exalted warrior. Feel that whole space around you. And now straighten the forward knee. Drop the left hand to the left thigh and cartwheel the right hand over. And if your chair is there, you can use your chair, or you can just cartwheel it over. This is revolved triangle, so wherever you land, the hand could be, the right hand could be off leg. It could be on the chair, it could be on the floor. And then you inhale the left arm up. So you notice we just revolved the triangle. So the triangle is revolved. And then begin your circle again with the right arm. Just a forward circle, a few circles. And that's why a firm hand on the chair is helpful here. And then reverse your circle. And then the next time you come to the upward position, drop your left hand to the chair. And then pivot on the right foot. Shorten your stance. Bring your hands to your low back. And then straighten forward knee. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, coming into stargazer. So, just as we can look up at the sky at night and see the stars, if we recognize our own energy, and we too are stardust. We are part of everything that is. Now drop your chin, bring your hands around your hips. Shift your weight into your left leg. Bring your left hand to the chair. And then the right leg is coming out behind you. And then inhale the right arm up. So coming into half moon. And clearly, half moon takes up a lot of space. Your body, part of the energy we give out, is how do we hold our space? Do we cower and hold our shoulders in and are our eyes looking down? Or are we looking out, standing tall, with arms extended? Now, drop the right hand to the chair and then turn the right hip into the left. If you've got a squishy chair, find the hard part of the chair. And then inhale the left arm up. Coming into revolved triangle. And if you're having a challenging time, just laugh about it and do the best you can. These are very challenging moves. And then with an exhale, drop your left hand back to the chair. Drop your right knee. Let the left knee join the right. And then just take pause sitting on your heels for a moment. Deep inhale. Ha. And now, shifting forward, bring both hands to the chair. Bring your right foot forward. Curl the toes on your left foot. And lift up. Drop the heel of your left foot and align the arch of the back with the heel of the front. And you'll find your warrior stance once again. Change sides, you stay where you are. Or probably you're having the same problem. Like if you're looking at the computer, you need to put your chair on the other side. Find your warrior stance. Inhale, your side warrior. Inhale, arms to shoulder level. Straighten the forward knee. Reach with the right arm. Drop your right arm and stack left over. And then find your motion as you make the big circle, which could be the whole world, and that you are a light of love in that world. And the next time you come to the top of your circle, send it the other direction. Counterclockwise circle. And then the next time you come to the top of your circle, drop the left hand to the chair, drop the right hand. And then step into your right foot and let that left leg come behind you. Go ahead and turn the hip open and bring the right hand to the seat of the chair or somewhere firm. Inhale the left arm over into your half moon. Again, these are quite challenging balance poses. So honor where you are with them. Find the breath. Feel the energy of the pose. If you would like a little bit of motion, you can do your circles. If you're wobbling a lot, stay still. And then drop your left hand to the chair. Turn your left hip into the right leg as you lift the right arm. Into revolved triangle. Again, quite challenging, but notice the space you're occupying. And now with an exhale, drop the right hand to the chair, drop the left foot behind you. Find good, strong stance as you come upright, straighten the forward knee, bring your hands to your low back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and find your stargazer. And remember, if we are part of the divine, we too are stardust. And now drop your chin, bring your hands around your hips, drop the left knee to the blanket, followed by the right. And keep your chair close by, but if you need to get it out of the way, some do so. And then bring your belly onto your blanket, if you have a blanket. Once you find your way down there, one cheek to the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, and then bringing your chin or forehead to the mat. Plant your feet firmly on the ground as you inhale and lift. Up, 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 as high as you can lift. When you get, your hands are hovering. When you get to the height that you is the highest, turn your nose to point towards the mat. In your neck, in line with your spine. And then find your breath as you come into Cobra pose. Ugandasana. Feeling the strength of the pose. Now lift your feet and bend your knees. So your hands are still hovering. And then bring your hands back. If you can find your feet somewhere. And once you do, press your feet into your hands and lift a little higher, dropping your nose, of course. Coming into bow pose. Drop your knees wide or send them wide. Let go of your feet. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press all the way back. Coming into a wide angle, child's pose. And drop your forehead to the mat. And take a few breaths in child's pose. I am love. And now with an inhale, shift your weight back into your hands. And again, drop your belly and bring your knees together. And this time, bringing your arms out in front of you. Even if you've got a chair in front of you, bring your arms to either side of the chair. Chin or forehead to the mat. And then with an inhale, lift your head, your chest, your arms and your legs. And you can bring your arms out into like cactus arms. And then find this. So I like to call this skydiver pose. It's probably the closest I'm going to get to skydiving. Although I've been told I should try it. So finding your skydiver, and imagine that your energy, the force of your energy being like the wind would be to a skydiver. That is the presence in the world. You're strong and gentle, loving and kind, sensitive, sending out positive energy. And now, with one more inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, come all the way down. Arms alongside you, one cheek to the mat. Let it go. And just notice your breath, any shifts in energy, any sensations that you're feeling physically. Now bend your knees and just windshield wiper back and forth. This is a low back release. Just a nice little massage in the pelvis too. Especially nice if you have a blanket under you. Feels good to the belly. And then drop your feet to one side or the other and turn yourself over. As you turn yourself over, if that blanket is still there, it's not a bad idea to have yourself there, but actually, wherever you are, put your feet towards your chair. That's what we do. Something similar to what we did the other day. If you're having space issues like I am, just work with it. Laugh about it. So preferably bringing your low back to the blanket and having room so your legs don't hit the chair. And so find your foundation. And then we're going to do one more energizing move that puts our energy out into our own space with the breath of fire. So breath of fire is inhale and then exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now with an inhale, lift your legs and your head and your chest coming into boat pose. And once you find this, breath of fire. And come back down. Woo! And you can make noise. Say, woo! Wow. Ha. And any changes in heart rate and respiration. But one more time. You can opt out if you like, or you can stay with us. And inhale, lift, head, and arms and legs coming into a boat, and then beginning your breath. And come all the way down. Woo! And then bring your knees into your chest. Ooh. Little baby rock. Back and forth. Massage your low back. And then come into stillness. And shift yourself so that you are close to your chair. You can leave your blanket there if you'd like. So remembering to hold on to the legs of your chair. Put your calves in the chair. Scoot your bottom close to the legs of the chair. And then come down and your hands are on the legs of the chair, and that ensures that you have control of what happens to this chair. So as you find your foundation, back into the breath, and then bring the right heel into your chair and the left heel into your chair, and lift with the heels. You're lifting your pelvis up and lifting to where your feet can be flat in the chair. So whatever you have to do to get your feet flat, and once you do, adjust. And great if the blanket is still under your neck. If it isn't, that's okay too. And so adjusting your shoulders as need be. If you're trying to look at the screen, bring your head back to center. So here is, you need to be mindful of your neck. And now, if you feel comfortable doing so, shift your weight into the right leg and let the left ankle come to the right knee. Only if you're comfortable. If you get real wobbly, stay where you are. So you'll notice that this is a figure 4 or pigeon. And then press into the left knee and lift your hips a little higher. Just breathe into the left hip. Now lower your hips just enough so that you can bring the left foot back down. And then the right heel comes to the left ankle. And again, lift your pelvis just a little higher. Press into the right knee, into a figure four or pigeon, legs. Hold your breath. Now with an exhale, lower your hips enough to bring the right foot back to the chair. And then very slowly, with control, send your pelvis down, making adjustments with your feet so the chair does not slide until your low back comes all the way down. And once you're down, just let your body melt back into the mat. No quick movements. So, when you put your spine in an inversion like that, really better not to make super rapid movements right afterwards. So, sliding your chair with hands and feet so that it is out of your way, more or less. If you've got a blanket, to send your blanket off. Then begin to adjust your body whatever way you have to. If you have to walk it up. And leaving your knees bent, arms out, about a 45-degree angle. Bring the right leg over the left. Drop your legs to the left, head to the right, coming into a spinal twist. And feeling the space you occupy. Body taking up a large amount of space. That is your field of energy. With an inhale, bring head and legs back to center. Uncross. And now send the left leg over the right. Drop your legs to the right, head to the left. Again, noting the space you occupy. I am a light of love in the world. I have a divine purpose. Now with an inhale, bring head and legs back to center. And uncross. And then ease your legs out. Adjust any way you need to. If you need something underneath your knees, hold up blanket. A comfortable position for your arms. And here you might let your palms be up towards the ceiling, arms out a little bit from your body, really occupying the space that you find your position of stillness. mind into a quick body scan, feeling the heels of your feet against the mat, feeling the earth underneath your legs, feeling your bottom supported, your back and arms resting alongside you, coming up into your shoulders, then to the back of your head, and bringing your awareness right between your eyebrows as you follow the in and outward energy of your breath. Again, to deepen your breath. Back to the breath. Back into the body as you bring movement into your fingers and toes. Rotating your wrists, ankles, and coming all the way up into your neck and shoulders as you gently move your head from side to side. You feel good pulling your knees into your chest, rocking back and forth. And coming out of your little ball and stretching arms and legs into your full space. And as you feel ready, move yourself to your right side or left. And to curl up into yourself. Getting a real sense of your own field of energy. So what your physical body is feeling. Breath, mind, emotions, the spiritual connection you feel to yourself, to the divine presence, to others, to nature. It's like you're taking a few moments to express your gratitude for the wholeness of the world and the wholeness of you in the light of love. Any other expression of gratitude that comes to your mind. As you are ready yourself to receive it. And as you find yourself in seated position, bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra, right at the heart center. Remembering before we take our own here that you are light. That you are the light of divine love in the world. You have a divine purpose. You are love. Take a deep inhale. We send our own out again. Hands into Anjali Mudra. Deep inhale. See you.